Still waiting. Mhm. Hello, all. Welcome back to Melanin Madame. I'm not sure what's going on, but we love good old StreamYard. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you had an amazing weekend. We're off to a good start for this year. Not too much, and we're doing good. So I'm going to have our co-host introduce herself. Tonight we are on show number 25 or case number 25. We have some good short stories. We have a little bit of time. I'll go over to Am I Overreacting? And we'll grab one from there as well. Tonight we have Ghost Fathers, Crime Families, and Holy Lies. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what I loaded. I'm tired. I just got in for Vegas. So, co-host, introduce yourself and we'll jump right in.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Delicious, and we is here and ready to get it all we got tonight. Tired and all, we is in here, and we gonna give y'all the best advice we can.
We is here. I don't know about the ghost daddy. I don't know what we're gonna do with that one, but we'll see what the hell happened. Lord have mercy.
I can't wait to hear what happened because I got a lot to go with Ghost Daddy. I could say a lot on that without a story. So I'm just saying, I don't know.
Something tells me it's not gonna be a regular ghost daddy. Like that would be a normal story, right? Just the absentee
Mhm.
dad, right? That would be regular.
Mhm.
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 But I highly doubt that somebody is writing in for that type of ghost daddy.
I
So
hope not. I hope not.
and y'all know the stories come from all over the world. If you pay attention and start to pick up different dialogue, you know somebody that says like mate is probably from the UK or somewhere like that. They call friends different names, family different names, and stuff like that. So you'll begin to be able to pick up that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool to me. I like it. So let's read the disclaimer and then we will get started. Let's go. So let's see here. The stories shared in this episode are submitted anonymously for discussion and commentary purposes only. Media Madam PI does not condone violence, criminal behavior, abuse, exploitation, or deception. All commentary is opinion based and for entertainment and general discussion only. If it lands with you, then that's great, right? Because you learn something new every day. But that is not my intention all the way. hmm This is not legal, medical, or psychological advice. Viewer discretion is advised. I love reading the disclaimer. By the way, they tickle me pink because they are based off of what the stories are like, and they change the words depending on what needs to be addressed within these stories to make sure that I am protected. Okay, so let's see. Oh,
Thank God. Okay.
I got to protect myself, child. It's 32 disclaimers on your way in, too. You don't pay attention, you don't pay attention. Freeze, frame, and read it. Bloop. Make sure you do that.
I know that's real.
Thank you. So I don't need nobody coming back for me talking about that. Sound like the story I told you when we was two. Child, I don't remember what happened 2 minutes ago.
That part.
I got my own problems. Okay. So let's see. The first story is case number 25. Story number one. It is the dealership ghost. Oh my gosh. I knew it was a red flag. Oh, I am tripping because I am tired. I'm telling you, I took one day off and I act like I am somebody regular. Mm.
I
Okay.
know that's real. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Where you at, babe? Bring it back, man.
You're so
Step
cute.
into it.
I needed that laugh too.
Now
I need
quit
all laughs.
playing.
I love laughs.
I was trying not to be smacking in your ear, but it seemed like you need me to. Get up.
Dude. Oh, you're eating? What are you eating?
Girl, some wings and pizza and popcorn and
Oh,
cookie pudding. Listen, it's really junk food Monday.
that's cool. Like a Monday night football type of feel or Monday night
Hmm.
lifetime. I love it. I
And
love
I'm doing too much, but I feel so happy fat. Right, quite. Nah,
Baby, listen,
just,
let me tell you.
just
Okay.
good.
The skinniest people eat the most shit.
Don't
Sometimes
it
you
make you
get those
mad?
days. No, because I love my thick self. I just want the skin removed. I'm
No, it
happy.
just made me mad that they don't eat enough. They eat that they're able to eat that much and look like that. And I barely eat one meal a
Yes.
day. And
Now
I'm
that
like,
is irritating.
that's irritating.
It's
And I'm
very
not even a hater. I just don't appreciate the fact that I barely eat and you walking around here looking like a stick.
that part. Speaking of hater, where's my water? I'm gonna turn off my camera after I read this. So and go get it because I'm very thirsty. Because I drank
Okay.
that fucking fish last night. Um, so first story. Are you guys ready?
That's good.
We're ready. Okay. So the dealership ghost. I knew it was a red flag when I met him in the car dealership waiting area and he didn't have a car. I was getting my car serviced. He was just window shopping for a new vehicle. We had a great combo. He was nice. He kept my cup filled with fresh, free coffee. My car was ready. He asked if he could take a ride with me. I took him home.
Hmm?
The next girl, the next morning he
Mm.
left in an Uber and promised to call me. He never called, and he gave me a fake name and a fake number and a real baby. I was
Mm.
pregnant. This baby hid from me for 3 months, so I gotta keep it. I went back to the dealership on a hunch to find out his info, and there he was sitting in the waiting area talking to another fat girl. I fought
Mm.
everybody and was banned from the dealership, but I'm still pregnant and can't find out this man's real info. My baby deserves better than this ghost. What to do?
Oh my God. Girl.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
Damn, you've done it already. Shit, what? My Lord. This is
First
why
of
you got.
all, let me
Mm-mm.
let me check you real quick. Let me just check you real quick. We're gonna get that out of the way first, but and then we're gonna attend to your needs. Fat girl here speaking. And I was double fat before. hmm And I have never had such low self esteem that I met somebody at a car dealership, took them home, screwed them raw, got pregnant, and then had to go back to a dealership to find out who my baby daddy is. So it sounds like you don't need to be worried about the fat girl. You need to be worried about you because there's something wrong with you. How about that? It's real interesting to me how all these bad bitches do stupid shit. And I say stupid because, as far as society goes, y'all do have the upper hand. And it's very funny how you have the upper hand in the palm of y'all hand and y'all bitches fall flat every
I
time.
mean, flat
Like,
liner. Like, what is this?
so why you needed to say she was fat? You should
No
watch
need.
it was
Was
not
she fat?
necessary.
She
That
might
lady
be
did
fat
nothing
too.
to you. She didn't do nothing to you. So why do
She
you even
might be
need
fat. She
to?
might also be fat. She That's why she said another fat because she is also fat. But who cares?
I
Listen,
can give
man,
you another cuss out if you fat. Because if you fat and you have low self esteem, then that's your fat ass problem, and you should work it out. Lose weight. Do what you need to do so that you don't feel this way about yourself. Whatever the reason is that you felt the need to say something about that other woman that was derogatory, that did not do nothing to you, you out of line. But either way, don't be mad at her because you met somebody at a car dealership and now you're there looking for your baby daddy
my Lord.
on today. Mm,
Mm, mm, mm, mm,
mm. What am I gonna
mm.
tell you? Boss up, take care of your baby because it don't sound like you're gonna find out who he is. I'm so
Mama's babies, daddy's maybes. Girl, bye. Go get you a new man and do it right quick while you can't. Well, can you see you pregnant now? I'm so weak.
he probably don't care.
No, not about him. Go get you a new man. We done with that
How about
because that's
you don't do men? How about you take a step back and learn how to grow up? Because that's a bigger problem that you screwing people raw. What is wrong with you? And you took him to your home. What is wrong with you?
you
You
took
got a
him to your home and you
problem.
took him back home.
No, he left in an Uber. She said
Mm.
She said my car was ready. He asked if he could take a ride with me. I took him home. The next morning, he left in an Uber and promised to call me and never did. You
Mm,
also went to sleep with your eyes closed with him in your house?
mm.
Desperate. Oh, you poor desperate lady.
Stranger danger.
That's horrible. Had you not called the other girl fat, I probably wouldn't have went in on you.
Well,
I don't like you. Sorry.
well,
I don't have sense today. I'm so sorry. Normally, I'm like, oh, do this, oh, do that. I don't want you today. Mm-mm. Today,
well.
I'm Madam, and Madam don't have sense, and she don't
The
like
madam don't play nice, so it's okay.
it. So, what to do? First of all, learn how to word a sentence. What to do? Girl, you done it. You pregnant.
Listen, that's what I said. I'm like, I don't
Plan
know
your
what
baby shower.
you already did it.
He
You
got what he
handled
wanted.
that.
You did.
You handled what to do. Now let's worry about what not to do. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I know what to tell you to do. Okay, okay. I do have good advice. Go get a blood
Okay.
panel to make sure that you don't have anything.
Okay.
Now to add in a newspaper or post his picture to social media and ask people do they know who he is. Or I heard about those pages like don't date him, or the pages where they put people business out there. Put him out there and
Hmm.
see who know him and say, "Hey, is this your grandbaby? Somebody? Cuz I'm going to need a baby."
Well, due to the fact, due to the fact, sweetheart, that you decided with your bright ass ideas to fuck a man you did not know, bring him to your house.
Mhm.
Why would you think he think that's his baby? And I think you should just be waiting till the baby come and make sure this is that man's baby. Because little
You
biscuit,
are not the father.
you already have hoe tendencies. And so we judging you off of what you gave us already. And so unfortunately, I don't have anything to tell you but to have a wonderful pregnancy, enjoy it um the best you can. If you don't want the baby, get a baby up for adoption because too many people out here want a baby
Okay.
and can't have
Hey, keep
none,
talking,
right?
Des. I'm gonna go grab my water.
Right. Because I can't have kids. Although I don't want your kid, somebody else may. With that being said, keep your legs closed. Start making wiser decisions with yourself because friendly behavior
Mm-hmm.
gets friendly results.
There it
And
is.
now sometimes not so friendly because now this man don't want to be bothered with you whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even want to know. He don't even want nobody to know he know you. You was a one night stand, and you was an idiot because how the fuck you give this nigga a ride to your shit? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Make that
And
make sense. I'm stuck right there, nigga. You can't even get over to my house on your own, and then you so smooth in knowing that you don't ever want to see me again that you call the Uber.
gave the wrong number.
You called the Uber though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how the fuck your dumb ass get to your own house with this man, but he asked you for a ride and didn't take you nowhere.
She rode him all right.
Girl, he took you on a ride. Mm, mm, mm,
Girl,
mm.
she making my lace itch. She making my lace itch. And you made me want a snack.
I
Mm.
know, right? What's that snack, girl? What's that?
The cinnamon one. I forgot what it's called. I only want this shit when I got PMS. The cinnamon something.
Okay.
Something. Mm.
I don't
I,
know me and my snacks.
I don't know.
I
But
think my whole meal was a snack.
It was a what is that called? Potluck type thing.
Mm-hmm. A
So,
potluck of junk.
any other advice we got for Fruit Loop Head?
Baby, send her on her, Mary.
Okay, we don't have no advice for you. Go away, dum dum. Wait
Yeah,
outside the
you
thing.
don't make us look good as women. Bye.
Mm-mm. So we don't have no advice for you because you don't listen. Because you went up there and with your pregnant belly or pregnant self, you fought.
It shows your natural ass.
Could have got arrested, dummy.
And now you banned from the premises, which I
Where
don't know
you
why you had
actually
to
have
show
a car
your.
and you need to take
Mhm.
your car to get fixed. You're banned from the place where you need to take your car to get fixed.
And you know what's so funny?
Hmm.
If you saw him up there again, see, I got some advice. Okay.
Okay.
Next time, play your shit way more smooth, girl. Act like a
Mm,
grown ass woman and not a child. When you saw that son of a bitch up there and you know that he already lied to you about his name, already gave you the wrong phone number, already telling you it was a hit it and quit it type of moment, that's already telling you that he's not going to be the baby daddy you think you're going to have anyway. That's number one. So what you should have did, well, maybe I'm not going to give her any advice because I just realized this is all criminating. Please move on.
or tell us what you saw in a movie one time. What did the
Yeah, what
person?
I saw in this movie is that you went ahead and followed that man. Found out where he lived, checked the mailbox, got a real name on that man. hmm And moved in silence
Mhm.
and not be heard, but be very loud. You know what I'm saying? Not be seen, but be heard. You know, you should have did that in privacy so that you could have got what you need because you could have had that Negro at family court getting this good child support check that you need. But unfortunately, again, I still revert back to what you did with him on the first night. Don't make me feel like you won't do it again. So therefore, stop fucking. That's your advice.
Dad says don't have sex again because you don't know how.
You don't know what sex is. Sex is a business agreement. Okay?
And a soul
I'm
tie.
so sick of y'all out here just sleeping with folks for the hell of it. Baby, that shit got meaning. You are signing some life contracts with people with your body
Right.
and wondering why you all fucked up in the head doing stupid shit such as this.
Baby
I
gonna
need us
come out
to do
sweet.
better. I want some coconut.
Oh Lord. Next story. Jesus.
Okay.
Blood of Jesus. I cannot with you. Okay.
I know.
Next story. It
Mhm.
is uh, the crime family I almost died in.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
My boyfriend's mother is very old fashioned and ladylike, but when she was a gangsta bitch back in her day,
Mm, mm. Why am I over here thinking about the family business?
they called her Dewdrop. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Because she was always quick to shoot at her rivals and drop them. She doesn't have any bodies under her belt, she says. Anyways, I was trying to sleep in the other room when I overheard my boyfriend ask her for money. His mom responded, I think it's time for you and Petey to start robbing again. I know a Vic. Before they discussed the details, his mom said, go check on her. If she ain't sleep, we're going to have to put her to sleep. I shut my eyes and pretended. Oh my God. So, how do I quickly remove myself from this crime family without taking a dirt nap? We've been together for a year. I'm scared to leave, even more scared to stay. Mic drop. Before we start giving our feedback, are we taking the serious route or are we taking the route that this can't be serious? Y'all tell me, because we can't do both with this one.
I don't know, ma'am, because this sounds serious as fuck.
It does. So if we're going to take the serious route, we're going to take the serious
And the
route.
serious
But
route,
we can't make a joke about it because this is sensitive. I feel like this is sensitive. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong before we start.
unfortunately, friend, I don't care nothing about that sensitivity shit when you wrote this to the American people.
Okay.
So my advice or my opinion is just that. Mine. Take it or leave it.
You're right.
But I might got some jokes in between because this shit is hilarious to me now.
Okay. So here we go.
So we're gonna go serious though. Okay, I'm gonna try not to have jokes. Okay, here we go.
So look, I got tattoos and shit. I'm a real gangster. These are butterflies or
Girl, I got
lady
tattoos too. They
butterflies.
butterflies.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is lady
fly away from this bitch. That's what I'm gonna do.
fly far away.
I'm
So
flying far away from all these problems. They don't look like me.
serious. Okay. My sis says serious. Okay. So if we taking this the serious route, then and then she gonna laugh. Rock, what we doing? Fly, fly away. Girl,
Because this shit is stupid funny.
far away. Like floetry. If I was a
Like,
bird,
okay.
fly away. Okay. So we're gonna do half and half because I
That
don't have
part.
the capacity
You
tonight.
do serious, I'll do whatever comes out. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna do a little bit of
Um,
both. Okay, look.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So in let's start here. In all seriousness,
Okay.
if this is a true story, and can it be true? It very much can be true. If you come from certain neighborhoods, you know that this shit could very well be true with any race. Okay, let's start there.
Yes, that's true.
If you want to separate, which would be the very, very best thing for you to do, you're going to have to do it carefully. You're going to have to make him think it's his idea. Okay.
Mm.
So you're going
Mm.
to earmuffs. You're going to have to start giving bad head, bad sex, not cook right. You're going to have to start doing stuff that you can't be a good woman, but you don't want to be a bad woman like that would anger him if they willing to put people to sleep. Because how is your name Dewdrop, but you don't have no bodies? That don't go together. So they don't trust you enough to tell you nothing yet. That's good for you. Okay.
Right.
So maybe, you know, make him believe you're not
She
good
ain't
enough
got no
for him.
cousin out of town.
Hmm?
She need a cousin out of town or something.
She needs to keep this as low key as possible. And the
I
fact
mean, just disappear. Fuck
I'm not
everything.
disappearing. We trying to make it where she don't have to disappear because we've been together a year. A year is not a long time for me, but for some people that's a very long time. Um,
Mm.
and with people that are more in trusted situations, they don't let
Mm-hmm.
people in and
Mm-hmm.
let them out quickly. That's why I'm saying don't be a benefit to him anymore. Make it like you're not a good girlfriend, but not in bad ways, in silly ways like the love making is not good. The food is not good. You really want to, you want him to be happy. It's not long for me either. But in a trusted environment type of situation, it could be considered long. Um, that would be my advice. Figure out how to break it off with normal things that would progressively lead to like a ghost. Figure out a way to make him ghost you like that, but make it all like he's too good for you and be okay with some of the shit he may say to you because remember the bigger picture is getting away from this man. That's my regular advice before I go into the advice I would have from watching Law and Order Criminal Intent.
That part, because that's all I got. I don't, you
Okay,
know,
well, let's go to the other side. Hmm.
yep. Because you said all that needed to be said on that side.
Thanks, sis. I tried,
Hmm.
even with my
You
brain.
do real good because, see, I just realized in this conversation how green I am. Okay. And so I don't do well with these gangster relationships because I ain't play that. I like the nerds.
My first
Mhm.
boyfriend was a thug, and I loved him so
And
much.
I never liked a thug because I was always scared of them.
I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of him
Hmm.
to this day. You know I'm not scared of him.
Girl,
They're the smartest
ain't
people
nobody
ever,
studying you. Ain't
except the
nobody
ones that
studying you.
don't have sense. I ain't scared of him.
Right.
You listening, honey. That's not what I meant all the way.
And I would not be playing with him in any way. You see what I'm saying? See, I barely say
You
hello
know I
to the
don't give a
man.
shit. What are you gonna do to me? He's not gonna
See,
do
that's
anything.
what I'm saying.
He lets me get away with
You
everything.
yeah, but ain't nobody you but you, Negro. And so therefore I don't play like that.
Yes, see, she don't feel safe. See, this is remember. Okay, so when this is what lets me know that she's not comfortable in that environment, and she may not have been raised around these type of things, right? Because number one, she
Correct.
have a family member she can go to when she's writing on here. But she said when she pretended that her eyes were shut and that she was asleep. See, me, I'd have been in there pretending like I would have been awake. Like I'd have did the exact opposite and been like, so who you want me to call? Because we could light this whole motherfucker up. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, we can, but I can guarantee you I'm not going alone. So mhm, I don't
Right.
have
See, yeah,
she's
no,
scared. She's scared. So now let's move to that side. Baby, how did you meet him?
that part.
You found out that the mama's name was Do Drop. Because if you come from that space, you know that you can step down in how much you participate, right? But you can never leave that environment. And for those ones that do leave and maybe turning life over to God when that was acceptable and things like that, that doesn't stop an enemy from doing what they want to do. So for me, I wouldn't want to be around anybody that their mother's name was Dewdrop because how do I know somebody's not going to come and do something to you? Or I could be out one day and something can happen to me. I just want to stay far away from those type of problems as possible. So she's not about that life. She's not. She's very afraid. And now they planning on because his mama respond his she oh God, parents. The
Yeah, see, I'm not.
son, the adult son asked the mom for money, and her response to her adult son was you and Petey, which must be a brother or something, need to start robbing again, and I'll know the perfect victim.
Girl, I think you was the perfect victim.
It might be her.
It might be her. Girl, you better get the
That's
hell
why
out that
she
house.
need to be asleep.
See, I'm gonna tell you what really be happening though, and I hate this for a lot of us that are suffering through it. Okay, not us as in me, but us as in women. Um, we tolerate and get excited about things according to our history,
Mhm.
and so why is you in this man house and it's only been a year? Why you not at home? What did he save you from that you don't that you're even writing this letter and you just can't leave? You should be able to just go because this ain't really what you own. And the fact is, the reality is, you probably just started talking to yourself, just starting to get to know yourself, just starting to get to like yourself, and now you've had a scare of death, and now you need to live. You know exactly what to do. You don't need no damn advice. You need to use your brain and move the fuck on, because your third eye already told you to leave 6 months prior to this letter you wrote. Y'all been together for a year. You've been breaking up with him for 6 months in
But
your
listen,
mind.
Bestie, remember her last sentence was so, how do I quickly remove myself from this crime family without taking a dirt nap? We've been together for a year. I'm scared to leave, but even more scared to stay. So, we do have to commend her that it's not like she said, I want to stay with him. She's trying to say, how do I get away from this? And quite possibly, when you're green and people tell you stories, sometimes you don't understand all of it. So they could be telling you something, but you didn't process it the way that they're telling you, or
Right.
like,
Well,
nah,
go to a shelter, biscuit. Go on
yeah,
and go
you're
to a
sheltered,
shelter.
a sheltered person, right?
Go
So
to a
not
shelter.
all the time dumb. just or what it is ignorant to the fact. Ignorant just means not knowing. So she sounds like
No,
she's
I
some.
want her to go to a shelter.
Oh,
I don't want her to be sheltered.
but
She's
what if that bring up more red flags because she do too much? I think she just needs to just find a way
go
to.
to a shelter, like get out of the house, hide in the shelter, girl.
Oh, I
Sh-
wonder if she's staying there. That's
That's what I'm.
right.
She gotta be staying there,
Got it.
or she can't move from where she stays. Either way, she locked in. How do I get away? You
Okay.
have allowed him to be too comfortable in your world, so you don't have
Okay.
no way to get away too, because he's already familiar with everything around you.
Yeah,
That's a
I didn't pick
problem.
up on that part. They possibly stay together. Okay.
That's all I heard was we stay together, and I'm scared to leave and I'm scared to stay. I don't think I think that you're literally living with this man. And if you're not living with him, again, you have allowed him too much access. So
To
you
you.
really don't have a getaway because he knows every fucking body now. And
Okay.
so again, go to a fucking shelter
That's a good idea.
because you
Okay.
just I mean, and hopefully, if, depending on what type of job you got, move around. If you have a career, you could probably work remote and move around.
Or take a quick little leave to redo what you need to do. Um,
Period. You need
because
to
that
move.
is okay, so legally, that is the reason why we have to give you off of work and we can't ask a lot of questions, especially when it has something to do with um, crime and your safety. There's a whole different protocol for us to follow for that. And then your job is supposed to give you resources and things like that without letting anybody know what's going on. So it's almost like witness protection type of thing in the mindset of we'll know not to tell, if your boyfriend comes up there to drop off flowers, we know to say you're not there and stuff like that, or to say, oh, she's in a meeting. We cover for you and things like that. We know when to have you escorted to your car. We know different things like that. So if you feel like it's at that level, that is something that you need to alert your job for. If you feel like you for real can't just break up with this person. And I would also say let your family know. And if you can think of a family member or a very close coworker that he does not know, you need to find a point person so that if something happens, that's who you will go and be with if you're afraid to go to a shelter, because shelters are scary for some people, but there are good resources for shelters. And in the one specifically for domestic violence, it's not like a regular shelter. So it's not co-ed and stuff like that. So you would you would be there by yourself, and they're typically not um, forward facing, meaning other people can't just get to them. They're like hidden houses and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's a good one too. Start with your job because then your job could take the time to really sit down and talk to you. And we can't tell anybody what's going on with you. We have to help. Well, have to help you. Hopefully, you have a good HR person that knows how to help you for something like that. But yeah, that would be a good place to start because child, ain't nobody have no mama name Dewdrop and don't got nobody's. And the first answer she have to her son asking her to have money is start robbing people again. Shit. I mean, my God.
Girl, that blew me. I'm
I
like, damn,
was
mom,
like, what?
that's your response?
And then go and see if she taking a nap, if she sleep, because if she not, we're gonna need to put her to sleep. Put me to sleep? What did I do? Mm-mm. Okay, next story. Ready? It's too much. We got a
That's it.
we got a fake car dealership, man. Somebody taking dirt naps. Lord. Okay.
Girl,
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this one is good. I read this one earlier. My daughter destroyed my life. Hmm. My 19-year-old daughter is defiant and spiteful. Whenever I give her advice, she swears I'm jealous and trying to destroy her happiness. Lo and behold, the guy she stole weed from had someone shoot up our house. We had to uproot our lives and move to a new town. I landed a job that pays half of what my old job did. In our new town, my daughter dated a married man and his wife busted my windows of my car and spray painted whore on my car. I had to drive that vandalized car to work at a nursing home and lost my job. My ex invited me to move out of state with him, and my daughter began packing her bags. I told her she was not invited. She posted a teary eyed video about how I'm choosing a man over her and leaving her homeless. She tagged my ex in the video, and he told me not to come and to stay behind and work things out with my daughter. She's destroying my world, and I hate her now. What do I do?
Mm,
Mic drop.
damn. Well,
She done raised a demon.
You know what?
Did you just write whore on my car?
Run that back. Read that again for me.
Absolutely. With these glasses or with my Versace glasses?
Yeah, those would be great. Thank you.
My 19-year-old daughter is defiant and spiteful. Whenever I give her advice, she swears I'm jealous and trying to destroy her happiness. Lo and behold, the guy she stole weed from has someone shoot up our house. We had to uproot our lives and move to a new town. I landed a job that pays half of what my old job did. In our new town, my daughter dated a married man, and his wife busted out my car windows and spray painted whore on my car. I had to drive that vandalized car to work at a nursing home, and I lost my job. My ex invited me to move out of state with him, and my daughter began packing her bags. I told her she was not invited. She posted a teary eyed video about how I'm choosing a man over her and leaving her homeless. She tagged my ex in that video, and he told me not to come and stay behind and work work things out with my daughter. She's destroying my world, and I hate her now. What do I do? Double mic drop.
How old is she?
19.
Well, she gotta get out. She's a tough love kind of kid. You
Have you
gotta
ever
put
seen
her
that
out.
movie, The Bad Seed?
I don't know if I ever saw that.
The little girl's name was Rhoda. She was very bad. She was the only child. And if you didn't give her things that she wanted, she did things to you. Like she pushed a boy off a cliff and he drowned it. An old lady, she pushed her down the stairs. Um, a man, she lit the furnace down in the basement and he burned up. Um, Cats would come up hurt, and she would walk around so nice, and she was the and she was just so nice. I love you so much, Mom. You're so beautiful. And she was doing all of those things. She was in elementary school. I say all that to say, you raised her. You raised her. This isn't the first time you knew that she
I was
was
gonna say
wicked.
this means you ain't just now starting these problems.
So you see the purpose of my little short story on top of the little short story. You knew this. See, this is my problem with people. Yes, you have to see that. It's called The Bad Seed. It's a good movie. I love it. From I think it's in black and white. um, but that's my problem with people. See, people think that being a good parent is how you dress them, how you feed them. Mm-mm. I don't think that's a good parent. A good parent is invested in their whole self. That means when you see that they do things that are out of order, you correct them. That means when you see things that perhaps don't look right and they look like they possibly have, like if your son wants to go outside all the time and play with the cats in the neighborhood and swing them around his head, you probably need to take him to a doctor because that's not normal. But for him, that's normal. Does that make that kid a bad kid? It doesn't. It means something is chemically off balance and you need to address it then. But some of these parents don't do those type of things. And then when you have a kid that is very young and they are very, very interested in pow pows, and then one day they pow pow up a whole school because they think it's a video game because they're way too interested in pow pows. And then you put them on video games with pow pows and they're young, so they don't understand. No, I'm not going to get another turn tomorrow if I do this to this person and do this in this school, what I did on Grand Theft Auto. These people are not coming back. They don't get that. Wait until it
Right.
gets to a very bad point and you don't want to acknowledge what's wrong with your kid, and that's not fair. because then that kid turns into a 19-year-old demon, and everybody is looking at that kid like a demon because you may not understand they have underlining issues. Some of it is just you should have got a whooping, and you think that you, what is that called? They're entitled, right? But I think that too many words have been coined, and then that's what you go with. Like every kid doesn't have ADHD because they won't sit down. Some can't hear. Some
Mm.
um, are in school and realize that everybody else is getting the answer and they're not, so they misbehave. Sometimes it's not what you see, but you all don't take the opportunity to become best friends with your pediatrician, with whatever type of that's a true
Too
matter.
busy trying to hide shit from
Yes,
them.
you're all in because you want to catch it early, and instead of being embarrassed, you want to try to get them help. Because here's the bigger part: if your child has to live with that and they don't understand, and then they it becomes normal to them, and they're trying to figure out how to navigate life, is that really fair to that kid? Because you want them to look a certain way, or you don't want to acknowledge that something's wrong? Because I don't want nobody labeling my baby. I want somebody to tell me exactly what the hell is wrong with my child, so we can fix it.
Exactly.
So we can fix it. Because these days you can fix so much. Why wouldn't you want to? Stop being so vain. That's a good parent to me. She
All
didn't get
right
like this
now.
at 19 days.
Huh.
She didn't get like that at 19 days.
Exactly. Little heifer been like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it was cute to you at first. That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Y'all think everything fucking cute.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't cute. That's why your mama used to knock the shit out you because it wasn't cute.
It's
And I
not
just think that we need to stop pacifying behavior because we don't want to deal with the actual problem. Quit
right.
giving these kids a fucking phone and a tablet
Right.
and teach
That's
them
the
some
gateway to worse.
responsibility and make them earn the things that they have. The Bible says a man that doesn't work doesn't eat, child included.
Honor your mother and father. That's not
Mhm.
honoring your mother. And let's just talk about this part because this part sticks out the most to me. Well, all of it does, but let's break. Okay, let's go through the couple of things. Okay, the guy she stole the weed from has someone shoot up our house. So you're dealing
When
with
did it
people that,
become our house?
and
When she
you
started
knew
paying rent.
we had to uproot our lives. We didn't have to do nothing, but you did, and I understand why you did it. But here's the problem: in our new town, my daughter dated a married man. Hard stop. I'd have beat her ass. The woman wouldn't have needed to get to her. I'd have beat her ass. Or you can get the about my house. Because the last time you did something, you got our house shot up and I could no longer be here. Or you could no longer be here. So since you have decided that you are grown and that you want to live your life your way, by all means, and I will pray from here. Because see, I'm not, whenever I give her advice, she swears I'm jealous. I don't need to give you any advice. I'm not giving you advice. I'm telling you what the fuck you gonna do in my house and around me, or you can get the fuck away from me. Because you are making very, very bad decisions and they're impacting me and my life, my real life. Okay. Then, because I want to move and get away, you could, if we move somewhere and I make half of what I made, then if I could afford where I am on half of what I made, that means you could probably afford it too, to keep it on your own, or go get a studio or a one bedroom. Do these kids not know what life is like when you move out?
Mm-mm.
Most people got a one bedroom or a studio because that was your starter apartment. Then you worked your way up, worked your way up. You didn't move out into some 5 bedroom big lavish house with big screens on the wall, unless you plan for it like I did. Unless you plan for it. But it took me a whole year to do that. And gracious, my mom let me take up her whole garage, but it was because I was being responsible. The point is, with your type of decisions, you have too much idle time on your devilish brain, little girl. There's no damn way. Then you lose your job. Then, because you want to move away, she make a video and then tag your boyfriend.
Yeah, that would have got her hands off the rip.
You got to get that girl away from you. That's not safe. You didn't the shooting of relocation, lost half your salary, busted the windows out your car, um, and now she blocked you from being able to leave. What else she gonna let her do to you? Cause she gonna beat your ass next.
And she gonna think she can.
She's too far gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And what I mean by too far gone, I don't mean to ever cut ties from your kid or do whatever. Okay, my little brother. My little brother, do y'all know I still haven't seen my nephew? I've seen him in video, stuff like that. But if you could think back, when my little brother was having his son, I was gung ho. I was there the day my nephew was born. I dropped everything and went out there. I took a car full of stuff from me and my mom. Happy to see my nephew. I didn't get to see him. Okay. I tried to make nice with the girl. She was even calling for money for herself. Now, I never met the girl, but because I want to be in my nephew's life and I'm trying to be there for my brother, okay. She talking shit about my brother, doing all of this stuff. I was very cool, calm, and collected. Ask my mom. I was very calm and collected. Okay, ma'am. That's y'all relationship. But stop talking about my brother like that. And you know better than him. Y'all both need to get y'all shit together. But at the end of the day, I turned right back around and ran out there again with more stuff for my nephew. Spent an entire week to help my brother get things under control and get share custody so you don't have to keep going through this back and forth. All of that. Y'all spent an entire week out there. Not only did I not see my nephew, I did not see my brother. I talked to him. They had shit going on back and forth. She called herself holding my nephew from me and all of the things. I decided on that day, Mama, I'm not doing this no more. My sisters, you cannot control me with no kids. I would love to meet my nephew. But if I got to join this circus to be involved and I'm the one coming and take it, when I tell y'all she didn't even have panties, pajamas, nothing while she was in there giving birth. But her mama was there. You didn't have nothing. You calling me for food. You calling me for all of the things. And that's, you're younger. That's what you're supposed to do for family. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't even know you. And because you had my nephew, I'm being there and I'm showing you what family is like. And you disrespected me. And then you think you finna play with me with this baby? Mm-mm. You not, bitch. Fuck you, and I'll see that baby whenever I see the baby. Am I more mad at my brother? I am, because how could you let this happen? However, if my brother called me today, I'm gonna be there for. I had to learn where to put myself in that puzzle, right? Because that's his life, ma'am. You have to learn where to put yourself in the puzzle of your child's life. So I'm not saying cut her off. I'm saying get her away from you and let her live her life over there. And when she want to, she will come around. If she don't, you have to make peace with that. Because after they shot up my house and she don't even have respect, nothing, and you just put your mom in all of
Remorse.
this, like
She has
remorse.
no
Yeah,
remorse.
that's the word. No. She's 19. The girl is 19. Two I could have for free. Is this my sister? You mean the ones that's already mine? Because there's been nothing free about this journey. Okay, I'm back. I brought myself back. I know my sister didn't just say that weird shit. I, that better not be my sister. We gonna do this in front of these nice people. Des, do you see her?
I do, but I can't see it, so I'm finna try to see it.
She
Cause
gonna
I'm
say, I
thinking,
got two you can have for free. Which two? The two I already raised? You see how she do? She don't have no sense.
I'm so damn weak. Hey, Ty.
I handed them off to you. I baton that like that. Not dealing with these kids. Uh-huh. I bet you. Ooh, it be your own people. I already got my. And listen, no tea, no shade to nobody, but I got my kids. You can't. You can't
Well, I'm
blackmail.
glad I got
You
my
can't
kids too. My sister had
blackmail.
my children as well.
Period. You can't blackmail me with kids. I think this girl knows that her mom is gonna go to the edge of the earth for her, and she's afraid of not having her in her life and all of that, and she's using it like emotional blackmail. Do y'all know that y'all kids could do that to you? Your sister, your kids, your parents, anybody with a pulse. You know it's called emotional blackmail, and it's real, especially if that's your only child.
Only children do be getting it bad at times.
Ah, boy, vey. What's our final advice for her, y'all?
Kick that little bitch out your house and let her learn
Very sad.
life the way God intended for us to learn life.
Oh, so push her out of the, what do they call it when you push the bird out the nest?
That's exactly what it's called. Pushing the bird
Okay,
out the nest. Setting
okay.
that little monkey butt free. You got to let that bird fly. And birds don't even let the kids come back. There's no comeback for a bird. Once you leave the nest, it's over. Mommy ain't mommy no more. Okay? Okay.
Sink or swim, little heifer. Because in a minute, I'll be calling the police on her, my damn self. Hello, police. I think I know who shot the last president that was killed. Um, that don't
Uh-uh.
work with people that
Uh-uh.
have other kids or grandkids. Mm, it does. It does.
What
Um,
don't work?
the emotional blackmail. It can.
Oh.
Oh, y'all don't think so? Why? Especially if the person, if the one kid that have more money or does more threatens to back up. If they have more good kids, yeah, it actually makes that bad kid stick out really bad like a sore thumb, and then they start calling themselves a black sheep, but don't tell nobody what they did to become that black sheep.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Mm.
Hmm.
Well, well,
Yeah.
well.
So you right, mom. Clock it. Hmm. Okay.
Clock.
Next story. Uh. So our thing is put her out. That's the answer, baby. Because God sent what He sent, a boat, a plane, and something else to rescue the man, and the man didn't take it, and he said, "God, why
Mm-hmm.
don't you help me?" And then God said, "I did."
Why you didn't accept my help?
How many more chances you need, baby?
I
How many
mean,
more
like,
chances?
it's like, girl,
That's a lot.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I don't understand.
Mm-mm.
Y'all
So
really
y'all ready
don't
for
be
the next
talking
one?
to
This one
y'all
is gonna be
kids.
really good.
Look,
Go
y'all
ahead.
really don't be talking and raising y'all kids though, for real.
Mm-mm.
Like, I really used to think I was abused. Now I
Next
see I
story.
was
Y'all
just
ready? Because
being
Danny don't
raised.
have sense, and she not gonna do this. Um. Okay. Next story. The lies that cost me my marriage. My
Ooh,
11 year. Mm. My
ooh, what a
11-year-old
title.
daughter told me my new wife is cruel to her. I only have my daughter monthly, so I confronted my wife. She denied. Came home and daughter had bruises, so I had wife arrested. I'm sorry, y'all, it's really written like this. Wife said, "You believe her over me." I ignored her cries. Next day, detective came to check my camera. Wife hid in my daughter's room. My daughter bit and pinched herself. Wife left me.
Mm,
How do I get my wife back?
I don't know if you can.
She already left you. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something about us women. I was just watching another show, and I didn't even realize how it happened until I watched this little. I ain't even finished it, but until I just watched this part of this movie. And she said, "Am I really jealous of my daughter?" But the daughter became the dad's new love.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the daughter got all the dad's attention. It was all about the daughter, and it stopped being about the wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she like, "Am I really jealous of my kid?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want my man."
Mm-hmm.
But right now, he want to be the greatest dad of the world, knowing what type of man he already is. You see what I'm saying? And so, hmm,
So here's the thing. Um, if I was the wife, depending on what all she's been through with this daughter, I would have left too. Because my safety, my freedom, and everything, you compromised it. You didn't even listen to me. You ignored me. You called the detectives on me. You did all of these things before even listening to me. You are not my protector. I am not
hmm,
safe with you. And not only am I not safe with you, at 11 years old, she's already doing shit like this. I'm very afraid of kids like this. Because if you're already like this at 11, puberty ain't even hit you. You ain't even smelling yourself yet.
hmm.
So either the mother is telling her to do this or somewhere in her brain is telling her to do this. Either way, those are two very powerful things. And I don't have the wherewithal to fight that. And you didn't even listen to me as my husband. You didn't even listen to me. This girl,
It's awful.
y'all think thin line between love and hate is crazy, right? Brandy was crazy on there at her age. How much worse is that for an 11-year-old? The girl
Hmm.
pinched and bit her own damn self to pin that on the wife.
So
But
the wife ain't her mother?
mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, I would have been gone. And
And he
that's why I
only
don't
has
do
a daughter
daddy.
once a month.
Huh?
He only has a daughter once a month.
Mm, mm, mm.
I think that you need to leave her alone, and I think
And you hate, and he hate women.
you need to get your daughter into some therapy and get yourself into some therapy. You need to talk to the mom. Y'all got problems to handle over there. Leave the wife alone if she don't want to deal with you. If she do want to make it work, go ahead and make it work with her, but give her some time. At the very least, give her some time. I'm not saying divorce and don't fight for your marriage. What I'm saying is give it some time. Because see, up until this point, I'm pretty sure based on the way you worded this, you ignored her cries. You have made it all about you and your daughter. You have. And she's allowed you to do that. But the straw that broke the camel's back, you didn't, the straw didn't break the camel's back. You took a bat and you broke the camel's back because you called the detectives on her and didn't even listen to her. I know what that feels like. It's not okay. Mm-mm. She can't trust you because you weren't her protector. You didn't even let her explain. And your wife was so on top of it and didn't trust you that she couldn't even tell you that she hid a camera.
She just had to because she got tired of being accused of shit.
And she
Because
was
the
afraid.
trifling ass daughter wants you back with her mama.
Mhm. Yep. So leave her alone. Give her a minute.
And
Apologize.
it's bad
Do
because
all the things.
the kid is doing what a kid would do.
No kid in a right mind would sit there and bite
Yeah,
themselves
they would.
to lie. No kid in a
They
right
would.
mind would do that. That's
Yeah, they
not.
would. I'm sorry. Kids lie. Kids lie because your mammies and your pappies lie. So they lie. They lie because they're around a bunch of liars. So yes, they make shit up. Yes, they do.
I didn't say they didn't. I said
And
no
ain't
kid
no
in their
telling
right
what their
mind
mama
would do
put on
some
their
shit like
kid.
that.
But it is
Do you know how
definitely
much nonsense you have to physically hurt yourself? You didn't
mm.
just bite yourself or just pick. You bit and pinched your own self there. Shut the fuck up. Next story.
I
She
ain't say I do it. Just said
next story. The last story because Dez is losing her brain.
I
We
ain't losing it, friend. I'm telling you,
let me cut off
these kids is
my uncharged mic.
these kids is off the rip, and I would have left, but I definitely don't feel like I disagree with the lady for leaving. I would have never stayed, huh?
I'm not safe, and I don't
Yeah,
want
I would have never stayed. That's some bullshit.
right.
I'm sorry. My point is, Your kid got issues with what's going on, and you moved on too fast, sir. Handle your issues.
I don't think they both knew about the camera. I think she hid it because remember he said I ignored her cries. So that means when she's tried to tell him stuff before, he haven't listened. So she probably
Correct.
did it on her own. Um, and then when the detectives got down there, she told her that. But he also said he didn't give her an opportunity to. I confronted her. She denied. Wife said, "You believe her over me." Next one. That's hard. The wife shouldn't have she should have proved her innocence or shouldn't have to. She still I think that when you date somebody with kids, like the first couple of times, I could see why you should prove if you're innocent or not because we're supposed to listen to kids, right? You're supposed to
Hmm.
listen to kids because anything could be happening. But sometimes I'll be a little frustrated with the people, like, you know how your kids are. So with certain stuff, you don't just go in. You ask a question, especially if it's your partner or another family member. You don't just go in going ham. It's all in how you do it, right? So I do agree, but if you saying I ignored her cries, that means it's been more than once, and that means every time that little girl come, it's a problem, and that's
Mm,
not fair, because if you only
mm,
see her
mm.
monthly, then that's what that means, and that's now this lady is on eggshells. Her cries, no, I got to do something to try to figure this out because I can't keep going with my wife being like this and my daughter like this. I need to find out and get to the bottom of this because this is my family. I got to get to the bottom of this and see what's going on. So whatever I see, he should have been the one to place the camera to me because then he would have got to know how she do and how the daughter do. He should have been the one to place the camera.
He didn't want to believe his wife in the first place. He
I don't think
wanted to
so.
believe his daughter.
I think so.
And
And that
so for me, boy, fuck you. I ain't finna give you no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times to keep playing me to the left. I gave you patience in the beginning. Now
now
you playing on my top.
the whole detective there,
You didn't sit over here and made
that's
me
my
go,
livelihood.
man,
She got
I
bites
wish I
and
would stay with you.
right. You got bites and pinches on you. That mean that's broken skin. Bites. So you making these people believe I bit you? Oh no.
Why all I could think about is breaking all the rules with Jamie Foxx. That fool tried to bite his own again. He
I'm
couldn't
telling you,
do
you have to be pretty not okay to follow through
it.
with some of this shit. Like, oh,
Girl, get these people.
oh, it's a
I'm
lot.
so sorry y'all going through all these different things.
It's so much now because y'all not putting enough fear in kids. Spare the rod, spoil the child is gone. Discipline within schools is gone. A neighbor being able to tell your kids something is not okay is gone. All the things that shouldn't. I don't agree with none of this stuff.
I'm trying to tell you, my grandma put so much fear in my soul
Girl, I
that
believe my mama could see me sometimes.
to this day, that lady is dead and gone. Do
Right,
you hear me? I am still afraid to do certain
right,
things because of what was instilled in me. Baby,
right,
I don't play like that. I
mm,
don't play like my grandma will fuck me up in my sleep. I'm not doing this.
right,
No,
right. I
no,
believe when
no.
certain stuff happened, I'd be like, see, that's because I was hard headed and I should have listened. My mama,
Yeah.
I know that that's my mama. That came from my mama. And they are children and the adults that right. That's why I'm like, she's 11. She didn't even hit puberty yet. This is not even a part of just smelling herself. This is a part of either her mom is telling her to do it or something is happening. Hell, it could be learned off of what's that called? YouTube, off of a movie. It could be anything. Whatever it is, she has had no problem jumping into full character because there are other kids that they parents tell them to do stuff and they be like, "Oh, I don't want to do that." And they tell the other parents. So you still have a we always talk about, well, they only doing it because the parents let them. Well, it's other kids that don't do it because they know it's not right or whatever. So that still shows that kid's character to me. Um, Let's see. Okay, last story. It is rapture sex and holy deception.
Mm, okay. Freaks.
I'm not a bad guy, but I do have a concern. I volunteer at my uncle's church and I met a sexy older lady, Miss Claudine. She believes in the rapture, the whole congregation does. And I discovered rapture sex. Rapture sex is the nastiest, most uninhibited sex you'll ever have because it's the last sex you'll get before the rapture hits. Once a month, I'll call Miss Claudine for prayer session and because I fear the rapture is coming and I'll get some rapture sex. Lately, I've been telling her I fear the end is near once or twice a week. Oh, Lord, you done moved it from a month to a weekly. Okay. Last time I called, she said she had another male prayer partner at her house. I feel a certain kind of way about that. My concern, am I running game on Miss Claudine or is she taking advantage of me? I don't want to be used.
You son of a bitch, but you want to use it though. Boy, it's good for the goose, but not for the gander. What? It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do
They
it.
really playing with the Lord like this?
Who Jesus be offense, Holy Spirit. Lord, we
Oh,
come to you as humble as we know how. Dear Heavenly Father, move such demonized thoughts from our minds. Lord, we do not believe in such things in this manner.
oh, wait a
Dear
minute, wait
God,
a minute.
keep
You
me
think the rapture is coming, and the last thing you
every
want
other week.
is have
Rapture 6.
fornication.
Ooh, child. There is no discipline in your children today,
Let me
dear
take my
God.
glasses off because I don't want to see this. You,
My Lord,
mm,
I
on
am so disturbed.
Miss
Yeah,
Claudine,
Miss Claudine, what church? What's the name of this church y'all attend? We calling the peoples on y'all. Y'all
God,
out here running a whorehouse in the name of the Father. I rebuke it. I rebuke it right now in the name of Jesus. Get thee behind me, Satan. Get under my feet. Honey, what is this?
y'all are. So the question is, y'all. I think these eyelashes are itching the shit out of my face. Um, am I running game on Miss Claudine, or is she taking advantage of me? Y'all all taking advantage of each other, right? All of y'all, the whole congregation.
Blasphemous. Yep, they doing it. They all doing it.
Said the whole congregation. She believes in the rapture. The whole congregation does. Laugh out loud. And I discovered rapture sex. So all of them just fornicate.
Yep,
That's the reason. So they hiding behind the rapture to
to
fornicate.
run a whorehouse.
A
Mm-hmm.
prayer session
Mm-hmm. Sanctified.
once,
Cleaning prayer. Let me get you
a
naked
month.
and wash you in the holy water prayer. And then fuck the life out you.
Once a month, I'll call Miss Claudine for prayer sessions because I fear the rapture is coming and I'll get some rapture sex. Lately, I've been telling her I fear the end is near once or twice a week.
So you have let Miss Claudine become your girlfriend sexually
Why not just get married and date for real?
because you wouldn't date Miss Claudine.
He said I met a sexy older lady.
He wouldn't date Miss
Yes,
Claudine.
that's what I was trying to think. Okay, so already rapture sex really exactly. Then that's a cult. Yes, that's a cult. That's a sex group. Exactly. That's what I was trying to think of the word cult. That's a cult.
I'm so weak. And then you know you ain't shit when you were at the end. Is I'm playing her or she playing me?
Or are we all going to the fiery pits for playing with the Lord's name like that? What the hell? If anybody is watching this on replay or in one of the segments that I've cut up. I need somebody to tell me. Have you guys ever heard of this? I never heard of this.
New to me.
Oh, well, you didn't ask. You need to be asking how to get away from this stuff and stop doing it because you done lost your mind and it's run its course. That's what you need to be doing. But you only concerned about who's playing who. Y'all both playing the game.
Which mean he gonna do it again. That's why he ain't asked them questions.
What difference does it make who's playing the game? You mad because she playing the game with more players?
I
Jealous.
want to talk about these lavender marriages.
Okay, tomorrow. Because I pulled a story for that.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you
I just learned
understand your
it on
friend. I'm glad. I'm
I
glad
just
you
learned what it
feel
was
me.
on Friday, and this gay guy was like, yeah, I'm ready for a lavender marriage. And I said, he's cute. Mm,
That part. I could
mhm,
give me a new bestie, honey.
and well accomplished. I was like,
Hmm. And want to take care of me and pamper me too.
and does. I said, what? And no kids. I was like,
And ain't trying to and don't want to even be in the room with me like that.
thank you.
Don't let me have a don't let it be I can have my own home and we just come together for family affairs
Hmm. Mm.
when you need me
Well,
to look good on your arm. Don't let it be that, sir. Don't do that to me now. I
listen.
will be the best suited booted bitch you've ever seen. You understand me? Friend, you'll see me with my face beat it to the guards on a daily basis, friend.
So y'all, we're
Friend,
gonna tap
here.
into that tomorrow. We're not listening to her today because I just said we're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
talk about that tomorrow.
Listen, did I carry on? I apologize.
We're
I
gonna have
just
to
got
explain what it
excited.
is too. So tomorrow, one of the stories that I pulled is going to be about lavender marriages. So we may just only talk about that, or may pull a couple of smaller stories to go around it. It's so many things proclaimed in the name of God, and they will come, and she's going.
Clock that T, mommy.
It's a mess. That's crazy as hell. Rapture sex. That's a cult. And just like the people, when like those churches where they say you have to give everything over when you join a church and they take all of your material and
Mm-hmm.
assets from you and stuff like that. This sounds like similar to that because that's a cult. Because how they have you sign it all over, tell you you don't need it. You sign it over to the church and stuff. It's not like you giving it away to people in need, and then you watch the pastor or the leaders of the organization live nice lives and all of this other stuff. So they holding on to their stuff until the end, but you not holding on to the end. That's crazy. Well, thank you for joining for our stories tonight. I hope they were quite entertaining because I was quite entertained. And we will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock and then Thursday at 7. Um, yeah, we will. My birthday is Friday, not Thursday. We'll be back on Thursday night as well for more stories. If you want, you can inbox me stories that you want me to do. I've had people do that. You can write me your stories too. So somebody asked me that if they could write their story and send it directly to me. Yes, you can. You can tell me a story, and then you could tell me if you want me to say, if you specifically want me to say your name and you want to be on that show, you can, as long as I know you. If you want me to read your story and you want to be in the comments, you can let me know as well. And then I'll make sure to let you know ahead of time when I'm going to read your story. But for me, only people that could be on my panel, I have to know you. Because some things have happened recently on TikTok on this other panel that I'll be on with Drika Speaks. And by the way, I'll be interviewing her. So a lot of people on YouTube, really a lot. She's not on YouTube, and I saw like Jessie Wu and some other content creators bring up her interviews and pieces from with Kiki Jones and her husband, and they've been using her content. But they're like, "Can somebody tell me who this is? Can somebody tell me who this is?" Most people, if you're really strong on TikTok, you're not also on um, YouTube unless you could figure out how to do both at the same time, which I want to try to learn how to do. But the people that are on YouTube don't know how to go over there and find her. So anyway, I'll be interviewing her. And if you want, you can follow her on TikTok. It is Drika Speaks. And she has a lot of good commentary, a blogger, very funny. But what I like about her content and the reason why I even decided to talk to her is because it was true. Like the things she knows are true. She don't just make up things for clickbait and stuff like that. And then there's also a rhyme to her reason. So it's things, what do they call this? Awareness as well. So if it's somebody out there that's begging for a lot of money and she knows that they really have money, somebody drops the pen and says, hey, this person actually has money, she'll expose that. So she doesn't like bullshit. And then she's an Aquarius as well. I found out she was an Aquarius. So I will be interviewing her on February 12th. I'll talk about it more as it comes up. But if that's somebody you want,
Okay.
can, I will. I will. So where can we find you, Des?
Y'all can find Delicious with two E's, honey, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Lemon8, YouTube, and wherever else there is. Oh, Snapchat. Delicious with two E's, Designs by D. I am here for you. I'm the nail tech in Birmingham, Alabama.
Love it. Clock it. That is it from us tonight. We will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the playback and all of the other shows. And I enjoy your comments and appreciate all of your support. Have an amazing night and thank you for subscribing to Melanin Madame. Have a good
Good
night.
night.